Yo, what up, street dogs? Or Kim in the house. All right, some turbo thoughts for us this morning. So first of all, the best camera for vlogging I think is GoPro Hero. Just go to gopro.com, just buy the newest one. 1080p 24 fps, no mounts, no accessory, just hold in your hand, have it face towards you. Ultra wide mode, 24 fps 1080p. Turn off the front LCD screen, turn off the blinking lights, and just blog out your thoughts. So the reason I think it's good is that you actually I also like blogging on the iPad because it's so accessible. But the downside of the iPad is A, it's not ergonomic to hold with two hands, and B, it's kind of nice to free up your hands. But anyways, so the thought this morning is attempt. So I really like this notion of attempting because so first of all, the word essay, you know, in school you learn the word essay, E-S-S-A-Y. It actually comes from French essay, A-S-S-A-Y, which means to attempt. And so back in the day, right, he's a philosopher, thinker, whatever, there is no such thing as ultimate knowledge or indisputable truth or proof about anything. And so whenever these philosophers, the thinkers would write an essay, it was their attempt to better understand an idea and also to share their ideas and also to attempt to, I guess, change the opinion of somebody else or put out some proof. And actually, very interesting is if you think about the philosophers, think of the past, they weren't actually even trying to change the opinions or the thoughts of others. They were trying to gain a deeper quote truthiness about some concept and then just to put it out there, to just move the needle forward a little bit. But anyways, I think the reason why it's such an interesting concept is because there are certain things in life you can control and there are certain things in life you cannot control. One thing you could control is the epicness or the grandeur or the scale or the height of your attempt. So for example, in the gym, right, it's like hype lifting, Eric Kim, you know, weightlifting, powerlifting. It almost doesn't matter how much you can lift, or it doesn't matter whether you succeed or fail. What matters more is the epicness of the attempt. So for example, the other day I did 6 plates, a 25, a 5, and a 2.5, and a clip. You know, the clip only held like that much, right? And you know, I reviewed the video, and actually I didn't think so. I didn't think I budgeted, but I guess one of the good things is record you working out with a GoPro. Don't use the iPhone. I think it's distracting. GoPro, turn off the LCDs, whatever, and you get to just chuck it around. Ultra wide mode, just put it in a corner so it doesn't distract you. I actually do think I got it up like even like that much, like that much off the ground. I think that's sufficient. And I off the rack, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty good. And then also the funny thing is, you're doing a rack pull, squat hold, whatever, right? There's always kind of like a danger or fear. It's like, oh, what if I hurt myself, or you know, and actually now the one that's interesting is when I attempt something, I'm just kind of curious how things will pan out or manifest. Like what's gonna happen. I have no idea what's gonna happen, and that's what makes things kind of fun and interesting. And so if you already know what's gonna happen before you attempt it, I don't think it's actually worth doing. And so for example, with any sort of weightlifting, right, only attempt to do a type of weightlifting or lift a certain weight that you're not sure what's going to happen, whether you're going to succeed or fail. Even another new thought I have is, you know, go on YouTube or Google Eric Kim floor dumbbell press. I think I'm going to try to do more dumbbell presses on the floor because I'm not 100% sure whether I could budget or not. It's kind of annoying having to ask for a spot, but I guess I'll make more friends at the gym. Just do it in a safe spot. My new goal is to do the 150 pounders off the floor. Dumbbell press is a new goal. But anyways, and also it's funny too because like bodybuilders tend to be much more friendly and fun and the better vibes and energy than powerlifters. Powerlifters tend to be kind of like dark, morose. They look kind of miserable. Like nobody looks happy, or they don't look like they're enjoying themselves. Whereas bodybuilders, you know, they got their friends, they're chatting, having fun, whatever. So, but my thought is, lift like a power lifter, look like a bodybuilder. And actually the funny thing is actually the power lifters super buff, super strong, right? But none of them like yeah, okay, yeah. So anyways, just know at the end of the day, the attempt is what makes you great.